Howdy, folks. Good afternoon. Hope you're all splendid. There's a poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in. Team lists up on screen. I'll do a run through in a second. I was going to say in a shortly, but that wouldn't work. So good at English, me. Anyway, hope you're all splendid. 4 votes, 75% of Wigan to win. Current game going on is Toulouse versus Leeds. It is 48-24 to Leeds. In fairness, I predicted Leeds to get double the points of Toulouse. So, counts for something. Sure, I should get 3 points. Don't worry about it. Yeah, 48-24. I guess it was an alright prediction in the end. A solid handful of points for Toulouse and a lot of points for Leeds, as expected. Howdy, Thor. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are swell. Well, good evening to you. It's actually quite warm in here, so the fan might need to go on at some point. But to do a quick run through the team list now, and I'll do one before we get started. In the backs for Wakefield, they have Jowett, Myers, Scott, Nicotimo, Johnston, Sinfield, and Truman. The forwards are McMeekan, Smoothie, Rodwell, Staunton, Vangenaar, and Pitts. The bench is Hamanueli, Fartilli, Lolosio, and Tate. 18th man is Smith. In the backs for Wigan, they have Field, Eckersley, Kieran, Wardle, Hodkinson, Farriman, and Smith. The forwards are Havard, O'Neill, Thompson, Nsemba, Farrell, and Partington. The bench is French, Ellis, Mayo, and Essay. 18th man is Kerr. Just less than 2 minutes to go in the Toulouse-Leeds game. Do you know what that fan is going on? Simple as that. It's going on. It's warm in here. I like it warm, but I don't like it this warm. Hoping for a good game. I'm expecting a good game. I think this one could be juicy, splendid. Live from Craven Park. Well, howdy, Fred. Howdy. Best of luck today. 28-12 to KR today would be splendid. Would be magical. Or even this one right. 24-18 to Wigan was my prediction. If you've got a prediction, let me know your thoughts. Have a go. And I showed some people on the stream this morning. I've sorted out the overlay for the England-Croatia game next week. Because, a reminder, I will be streaming Origin Game 2 on Wednesday. And I'll also be doing England versus Croatia later on the Wednesday. But let's see. So this is the overlay that I made. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. Obviously, just need to update the teams once they get announced. And because there's minimal changes during the game, I could just swap out the name and number once there's an actual substitution. So I think it looks very nice. I'm happy with it. So yeah, rather than having a starting 11 and then a bench, I'll just swap the names out and the numbers when there's a change. But I'm happy with that. I think it looks good. I think it looks very, very good. There's a lot of itches. Livakovic, Stanisic, Pogricic, Gvardiol, Kovacic, Kramaric, Modric, Perisic, Pasalic, Erlich. Can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm happy with how that's turned out. I wasn't sure how to do it for a little while, how to structure it, but I got there in the end. I got there eventually. Just got to trust me. Well, there we go. So, George has gone for Wakey 14, Wigan 36. Tang. I'm assuming it's Tang and then M. Could just call you T, makes it safe. Tang has gone with Wakey 22, Wigan 18. Okay. That'd be a strong result for Wakey. If they manage to pick up another win against a good team, that'd be great. Reckon it'll be 26-22 to Trinity. Oh, go on, lad. Go on. Right, that's full time in the Leeds-Toulouse game. And full time is 48-24 to Leeds. So, Leeds got two tries, 2 kicks more than expected. Toulouse got 8 more points than expected. Or actually, maybe 3 tries and 2 kicks more. Yeah, solid performance from Leeds. Very solid. But Toulouse, there's still the building. There's a good team in there. Or there's a half-decent team in there. Some exciting players. Was the Toulouse game close at some point? Good morning from Australia. Howdy, Mario. I don't know if it was. Let me just look through the score lines. So it was 4-0. That's when it was closest. Okay. Oh, okay. So Leeds took a 30-0 lead. Toulouse brought it back to 30-24. So aside from the 4-0 at the start, or the 6-0, Brodie Croft with the try. I see you, Brodie. I see you. Warren's Wolves legend, Brodie Croft. Yeah, Toulouse made it 30-24, so good effort. And that was from the start of the second half. So it was 30-0 at half-time. And then in the first 16 minutes, they got 4 tries and 4 kicks. And then Leeds just ran away with it after that. 3 tries and 3 kicks from the 62nd minute. So good effort from Toulouse, to be fair. Good effort. Good siege out in Sinfield Park. Yes. Rourke's done a real solid job. As we all know, I think we all agree that Rourke can hang in Super League. He can hang. But Jowett, it's a little bit extra spice. But Sinfield, I'm just glad to see him because I feel like he should be getting more game time. Times it start, Megan, it's in about 7 minutes. Maybe a bit less. Paul from Leeds, he should have nil Toulouse, conceding 24 against one of the leakiest defences. Embarrassing. I don't think it's too bad. Toulouse have some exciting players, and I think it's okay, George. It's all right. Toulouse had a crack. They certainly did. But I'm glad to see Sinfield getting some game time again. I do think when they switched back from Sinfield to Lino, the second time round, it was a solid effort from Lino. He was looking good after that. Wakey were looking good. But I still think Sinfield is potentially a longer-term prospect. Was Lino off to Cass next year? Was that confirmed, or is that just still a rumour? Or am I just lying about that in general? I'm sure I heard something about it. But Sinfield could be a good long-term option. Although, I do think splashing the cash on a more established 7 might be a good move for Wakey instead. I don't know who they're going to lose next year, but I think they've got the pack, first of all, to compete with the best. And the backs are good enough. Maybe could do with maybe a new winger. Maybe. That might be Tuvasashek, though. Jowett might stay at fullback. So I guess it'll be Tuvasashek. I think Smith might start at 9 next year with Smoothie leaving. So I don't know if there's any other hookers coming through. Wakey fans can let me know. If not, just buy another hooker. But I would say Sinfield, I don't know. If Wakey want to step up to trophies, I think Wakey need to get an established 7. Someone that plays over on the right-hand side. I think that elevates Wakey. Good evening, Adam. Leeds were good at Toulouse tonight. Yeah, look pretty decent. Look decent. He signed, apparently. Well, fair enough. I don't know if that means Weaver's off or not. Not sure. I've got Nicotimo in my fantasy team, so hopefully he gets a try or 2 at centre. We'll see. Do I have any Wigan players? Okay, Eckersley. I think that's it. Other game tonight is KR versus York. So I'll get the thing up for that. I'll just keep an eye on it as we go. You guys might let me know as we go as well. Looking at the poll, 11 votes, 55% of Wakey to win. If you've not voted yet, get your votes in. Get them in. It's quite light on the numbers at the minute. Go on, guys. And Gayettes. But it's a strong pack, though. Obviously, with Staunton and Vanganar playing in the back row, Nicotimo having to fill in at centre. Some big blokes on the edges, and Scott's normally good for yardage carries too. So there's a decent amount of size. I did back Wakey to do better for territory today, to be able to get up the field and restrict meters more in the cycle. It's just in attacking positions, given how good Wigan are in defence. I think over when each side gets their opportunities inside the red zone, I think Wigan will be a little bit stronger at stopping Wakey, although I think they will find points because they are good in attack. And Wigan are so good in attack at the moment that they will find more points than Wakey in those opportunities, basically. Nicotimo's been flying under the radar, quietly going about his business. Indeed, that's why I put him in the fantasy team. He's like been picking up a couple tries. Or it's been a while because he had an injury. He was out for 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. So I thought it was worth putting him in there because he's sneakily getting some good yards, line breaks, offloads, assists, tries. Like, it's just, he was doing well. Anyway, final run through the team list since they're doing it on screen. I'll do it as well, I guess. Right then. In the backs for Wakefield, they have Jowett, Myers, Scott, Nicotimo, Johnston, Sinfield, and Truman. The forwards are McMeekin, Smoothie, Rodwell, Staunton, Vanganar, and Pitts. The bench is Hamlin-Ueli, Fartilli, Lolosio, and Tate. 18th man is Smith. In the backs for Wigan, they have Field, Eckersley, Kieran, Wardle, Hodkinson, Farriman, and Smith. The forwards are Havard, O'Neill, Thompson, and Sember, Farrell, and Partington. The bench is French, Ellis, Mago, and Essay. 18th man is Kerr. How about another hat-trick from Fartilli? Oh, yeah, of course. It's locked in, baby. Hey, what did he do, Jay? What was up with him? I saw him for Cook Islands last year in the Pacific Championships, and a couple of times this year. His yardage carries are good. I think he's normally a reliable winger. A couple drops here and there, but what was wrong with him? But to be fair, Jay, you like to really go into play. As soon as a player makes one mistake, they're the worst player to ever exist. So I'm not sure I trust that yet. So we got a couple minutes till we get started. Jack Kimara, what are we on about? Well, that's unfortunate, Jay. You need to send him a DM and let him know it's not good enough. Don't do that. Well, if you do that, make sure it's constructive, but don't do that. Okay. Again, if you guys have an exact score prediction, throw it in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Have a go. Win predictor, 48% have Wigan to win, 6% to draw, 46% for Wakey to win. Well, get your predictions in. Let me know. What's the crowd looking like at Bellevue? Looks decent. Looks pretty much packed out. I'd expect it to be for a game like this. Seems full. Megan's back in Wigan. Had it as 52-0 to Leeds before the game. Bloody hell, George. Let him know that I can train him if he wants. Exactly. Just get in touch. Let him know. Let him know. 13 votes. 54% have Wakey to win. Moments away from kickoff. Also, thank you for 17.7k subscribers. Closing in on 18k. Might hit it for Origin next Wednesday. Maybe. You're a big Wigan fan? Fair enough. Fair dues. Fair play wire. Saints are a shambles. The attack's a bit odd or off for Saints at the minute. The defence is still... I think defence is still fine for Saints. Still fine. But the attack's just, like, really poor at the minute. And given Warrington's defence, even when we've had poor performances, our defence has still been solid, so that was a good matchup for us. What do you think of Hayes last night? Kind of quiet. Kicking game wasn't that good. He needs some regular game time. I don't know if he's going to get it. I don't know if or when Sneed's going to come back in, but he needs regular time to grow in this lineup. I just think overall with Warrington, we kind of need Taylor Ray and Williams back in, really. I'd say keep Irwin at 7 over on the right, Williams over on the left-hand side at 6. Can you guys hear this fan, by the way? It doesn't appear to be picked up on the mic too much. But if you can't hear it, that's fine. Should be a good game this. Hopefully it is. Hopefully. But we're moments away, folks. Wakey's going to kick us off. I'll end this poll. Wigan have taken the lead. Bloody hell. Bit of a... Oh, okay. Ball struggling to stay on the tee. Well, it's staying on, but it's moving about. So it looks a bit windy over there. I'll turn the fan off if I have to. Right then. Smoothie will actually get us underway. We're underway, folks. Wakey kick to Wigan, just in front of the sticks. Field collects, hands it off to Thompson for the first carry. And he's going to play this ball about 13 out from his own try line. Is it a wire fan? It's my own fan. It's a stalker, basically. Havard with the next carry. 16 out from his own line, or just shy of the 20. 20 seconds gone. And it's going to be Partington with the next carry through the middle. Pumping his legs. Good meters there, up towards a 30 for Wigan. O'Neill goes short side left to Nsemba. Bumps in field onto his backside and carries it just shy of his own 40. 30 seconds gone. Few tackles to go. Short side left to Smith. Having to go down the short side. Wardle, good meters up towards Wakey's 40. 35 out from the try line. Last tackle coming up for Wigan. So this is a great opening set. Really good meters. Out the back to Farrimond. Kicks from 35 out. Looking for the back left corner. Jowett underneath it. Goes up. Comes off his shoulder. Bounces backwards for Wigan. They collect the ball. They've got a fresh set of... Oh, still saying last tackle, actually. In the hands of Farrimond. Down the right-hand side. Steps back inside. Truman gets a hold of him, but he gets an offload. Kieran picks the ball up. Cuts back towards the middle. Offloads the ball to J Field. Space in the middle. Could use it. Skipping left. Hands the ball off. Flat ball to Wardle. Gets a switch back to Field, but it's called a forward pass. Was looking dangerous for an early try for Wigan then. It was looking dangerous. But forward pass. Yeah, I would say that was probably forwards. Not the flat that the commentators normally give it. When they don't want to say it was definitely forwards because they've got to be impartial. So, Wakey in possession for the first time. Minute and a half gone. Going and watching the World Cup. Where from? At the World Cup or at home or a pub? I'm going to watch it live from Warrington. Exciting. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Smoothie waits a dummy half. Pitts with the latest carry. Plays it on his own 40. Shifting it left in centre field now with McMeekin. Through the middle. 45 out from his own try line. And that is 2 minutes gone. And 2 tackles to go for Wakey. Scooped up by Smoothie. Right to Rodwell. Straightens up with a carry up towards Wigan's 40. So good return here. Last tackle. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. Puts boot to ball towards the back right corner. Coming down on the 10 for Hodkinson. Goes up. Takes it cleanly. Eats up a couple more meters and is stopped 15 out from his own line near the left touch line. 2 minutes 20 gone. And a knock on from Hodkinson. Oh dear, oh dear. I didn't actually see anything then. Well, I saw a couple of Wakey players celebrating. It's a knock on from Hodkinson. Wakey will get a fresh set of 6 inside the red zone. But there is a challenge. Hold the line, caller. There is a challenge. So let's have a gander at this one. Let's have a look. Okay. Was it stripped? No, it was not. It was definitely not. Unsuccessful challenge. What a waste from Wigan early on. At least that was quick. Pete does not look happy unless he's just shielding the sun. He doesn't look that happy normally. But yeah, that's a bad call. How many angles? 2 or 3. He's viewed all available angles. And he's satisfied. Right then, Wakey inside the 10. Rodwell is 4 or 5 out between the sticks. And then Rodwell's lost it. Way. 3 minutes gone. Bloody hell. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if any of you guys were... I think Finn was here for the first half of the stream this morning. There's a young lad called Rodwell for the Roosters who had to come on. He did a pretty good job. The young man. On debut. Scored a try as well, actually. I think he did. Pretty sure he did. 3.5 minutes gone. Wigan in possession on their own 20. In centre field with Thompson. Straightens up. Wrapped up by Staunton. And Smoothie. He's up towards the 30. 3 tackles to go. It is left to Partington, straightens up with a carry, push back a few metres, good stuff there in defence from Wakey, push back about 7 or 8 metres there. Nicely done, back over the 30. Havard shifting it left, is now with Field, little show and go, breaks through the line, Myers is chasing, gets a hold of Jay Field. Fair play, Myers. Well done, great recovery, 4 minutes gone, last tackle. Shifting it right, 35 metres out, they launch it right to Farrimond. Might have the numbers and space on the right-hand side. Farrimond goes at the line. Launch the ball across to Eckersley. Back inside. That could be beautiful. Back inside. Oh, that is nice. That is actually really nice from Wigan. Beautiful. Nicely done. Farrimond, what a ball across to Eckersley. Back inside to Kieran. Nearly pushed in touch. Gets the offload back inside to Farrell. Puts the ball down. That's a beautiful try. Great defence initially from Wakey in that set to keep pushing him back, restrict the metres, but then that break from Field got him on the front foot. Great recovery from Myers to get a hold of him. But they get a quick play the ball to the back of it, so let's have a look. So they shift it left with Field, little show and go between the winger and from Myers and Scott. Myers gets him stopped on 35 metres out. They launch it right. Smith launches that sucker across to Farrimond. They got a 4-on, is it a 4-on-4, 4-on-3, something like that. But it's a cut-out ball to Eckersley, back inside to Kieran, near the touchline. Chucks it back inside. Farrell gets the ball down. It's a really nice try, actually. It's really, really nice. It's a tough kick coming up, though, so it will be 4-0 for now. Kieran's still usually reliable from the touchline, so we will see. Well, 4-0 for Wigan. Very nice try. Five and a half minutes gone. Five minutes 40 gone. Adam Kieran with a tough conversion attempt. 78% on the year. Damn. The kick from Kieran is good. It will be 6-0 for Wigan. Chance for Wakey to apply a bit of pressure down the other end, if not for a mistake on the first tackle from Rodwell. What are you doing? Farrell's played 16 games for England, 2 for the Knights, 6 for Widnes, and 426 for Wigan. Jesus. We're back underway. Collected by Field in goal. Hands it off to Thompson. And he takes the carry just shy of the 10. Eventually gets to play it on the 10. Howdy, Jack. How are you today? Good win for Leeds in a bar in south of France, watching the Hull KR game. Decent performance. Very solid from them overall. I'm not too bad, though. I'm decent. Hope you are swell too, Jack. Hope you are swell too. Havard with the next carry. Nearly breaks through the line. 25 out from his own line. 6 minutes 45 gone. Scooped up by O'Neill. Right to Thompson. Through the middle. Carries the ball up towards his own 40. 2 tackles to go for Wigan. It is left to Smith. He drops it off to Nsemba. Wrapped up after contact. Stopped a few metres shy of halfway. 7 minutes gone. And a kick just from behind halfway from Smith. Look for the back left corner. Jowett underneath it. Collects it cleanly, awkwardly though. Just in front of the try line. And returns up towards a 10. Good evening, Rob. Howdy, Stylianosk. I'm just guessing. Wolves were really good last night. Yeah, very professional performance. York Knights with the lead. 6-0 for York. Go on, lads. 7.5 minutes gone. Wakey in possession on their own 20. It is left to Truman, then to Nicotimo. Straightens up towards a 30. 2 tackles to go for Wakefield. Wigan definitely doing better for territory at the moment. Staunton with the next carry. A few metres shy of the 40. Last tackle for Wakey. Great comeback from Toulouse. Not quite enough. Yeah, it was a really good effort. Sinfield with a low-driven kick on the last tackle. Bounces a couple of times. Collected behind the 20 from Hodkinson. Returns up towards a 30. That's 8 minutes gone so far in this game. Back towards middle to Field. He hands it off to Eckersley. Pumping his legs over the 30. And about 5 extra post-contact metres there. 8 minutes 15 gone. Kieran with the next one. Up towards the 40. 3 tackles to go for Wigan. O'Neill goes left to Thompson. He takes it inside Wakefield territory. 45 metres out. A little bit less. 8.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go as well. O'Neill goes right to Farrimond. Switch back to Farrell. Takes it over the 30. Last tackle coming up for Wigan. O'Neill goes left to Smith. Chips towards the back left corner. Myers underneath it. The sun is in his eyes, though. Goes up, knocks on. Collected by Scott. The referee actually says, play on. I think he's got that wrong, but oh well, it's Wakey's ball. And Myers takes the first carry just over the 10. 9 minutes gone. Johnston with the next carry through centre field. Just over the 20. Let's have a look at this again. I thought Wakey touched it first. Might have come off Hodkinson first. KR scored again. Or scored immediately, I mean. Fair dues, fair dues. Smoothie goes right to Pitts. Out the back to Sinfield. Down the right edge of the park. Scott wrapped up by Wardle. And Semron Smith smash into him near the right touchline. But he gets up to play this with 2 tackles to go. It's now with Van Aert. Awkward pass. Partington jams out the line, but they get an offload. Shift the ball left. A little bit flat at the minute. Handed off to Jowett. Just takes it in cleanly enough. Oh, that might have been high from Thompson. But it is eventually called. So that is a penalty for Wakey. 9 minutes 45 gone. That's the correct call. Took a bit of time to actually give it, but that was the right call. So it's now 6-all. Benison with the try for York. Hunter with the conversion. And Davies with the try for KR. Martin with the conversion. I could do with Vaughan getting a try. And I could do with Lewis and Burgess getting some points. So, just over 10 minutes gone. Smoothie, a dummy half, goes right to Pitts. Right to Rodwell, and he straightens up. Slammed into the ground by Brad O'Neill. Good tackle. Wakey 35 metres out with a fresh set. They go right to McMeekan. 25 out, still going. Good carry, just shy of the 20. 10.5 minutes gone. Shifting it left in centre field. Ball across to Pitts. Straightens up, takes it back inside the 10. 2 tackles for Wakey. Great chance to equalise here. Smoothie, left to Sinfield, left to Truman, flat ball to Staunton, nearly breaks through, he's very close. Staunton's found the line, baby. He's found it. A couple of Wigan players shooting across, but they couldn't get him stopped in time. Great response from Wakey. Off the back of a penalty, they get up the field. Staunton finds the line. Hey, there'll be 6-4 with a kick to come. I think they'll get the kick, so I'll just make it 6. Although if it is Sinfield, Jowett might be taking the kicks, but Sinfield's been pretty poor this year with the conversions. But I think Jowett's going to be on this one. Wakey answer back. That's a really strong carry there from Staunton. So they go from Smoothie to Sinfield, Truman, flat ball to Staunton, bumps off Faramond, Field is there. Havard isn't really in the tackle, he's kind of behind him. Who else was involved? Farrell drags a couple defenders, gets to the line. Very nicely done. Off to the Warrington game. See you there. Oh, very nice. I'll see you from a distance next week. If you spot me, Jack, just say hello. Super Staunton. Look at him go. Quite impressive at the start of the year. And last year as well. I was pretty sure he was there last year, if I remember correctly. Looked quite impressive. Big body as well. So fair play. 6-4 for Wigan. Should be able to get this conversion. Jowett steps up and the kick is... Oh, it just... Oh, dear. At the very end, it's just killed a bit too much. That's going to be no good. Very close. Very, very close. But no cigar. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right then, nearly 13 minutes gone, I was going to say. Rodwell with the first carry. 54% possession to Wigan. They've had double the carries and just over double the metres. That's nearly triple. So 13 minutes gone. Smoothie waits at dummy half. Wakey in possession. Up towards the 20 with McMeekan. Through the middle, trying to take a few more extra metres. Commentator's curse, I know. It's ridiculous. I'm screwing over Wakey at the minute. Pitts slammed into the ground. O'Neill getting stuck in. Down the right-hand side with Van Aert up towards the halfway line. Just over it. Last tackle coming up for Wakey. Down the short side right to Sinfield. Kicks from 45 metres out. Just chips over the top. Bounces kindly for Field. Bumps off one. Cuts back towards middle. Hands it off to Eckersley. Finds a break. And loses the ball. But it's offside from Wakey, so it's a penalty for Wigan. I'll have to look from the kick, actually. Let's have a look. Who was offside? Well, at least McMeekin and Truman. Yeah, there's a few players offside there. KR scored again. Davies for a second. Fair dues. I want Burgess. Watch him just not be in the lineup. Oh, yeah. Okay, he is. So is Lewis. Right. Burgess and Lewis, please. So, penalty for Wigan off the back of it. They are just over 30 metres out. Havard with the latest carry. 14 minutes, 10 seconds gone. O'Neill in centre field at dummy half. Goes right to Farmond. Drops it off to Thompson. Strong hit there. Brought down just over the 30. And a 6 again for Wigan. It is left to Partington now with Havard down the left edge of the field. Over the 20. Now 15 out. Left of centre field. 14 and a half minutes gone. O'Neill goes right to Partington in centre field. Drops it off to Thompson. Carries it up towards a 10. In centre field with 4 tackles still to go. O'Neill right to Farmond. Fakes the drop off. Flat ball across to Farrell. Nearly at the line. He went over the line, but I'm not sure if he lost it or was held up. I think there's half a chance he lost it, but I don't think they're checking for it. Let's have a look. Okay, that angle doesn't help. He's definitely held up. So good defensive work there from Wakey. In centre field from Partington. Goes left to Smith. Drops it off to Field. Has to surrender on the 10 in between the sticks. Just over 15 minutes gone as well. O'Neill at dummy half. Goes left to Smith. Switch back to Nsemba. Pitts gets a hold of him. So does Vangenaar. They take him to ground. He's about 7 metres out. Plays it for O'Neill. Last tackle for Wigan. Flat ball right to Thompson. Trying to crash over. Spins. Just stopped. Inches short of the try line. Good scramble there from Wakey. Good stuff. But it's a great place to turn the ball over. Long way for Wakefield to go here. No try for KR? Fair dues. Fair dues. So Rodwell will play this and meet in front of the try line for Smoothie. Goes left to Nicotimo, and he's stopped just shy of the 10. Truman, now with Myers, pumping his legs up towards the 20. So very early on, 2 tackles have gotten out of trouble there. 16 minutes gone as well. It's left to Johnston, up towards a 30. Good meters at the minute here from Wakey on this set. 35 out on their own line, and they started inches in front of the line as well. Pitts in centre field, straightens up. Nearly slammed into the ground by O'Neill, but gets a great offload to Sinfield. Eats up a few more meters, stopped just shy of halfway. Still 2 tackles to go as well. Smoothie over halfway. Down the right-hand side with Jowett. Flat ball across, slightly wayward, but collected awkwardly by Myers. I think that's a knock-on. Not great there. Not great. He definitely dropped that backwards. Pretty sure that was backwards, but oh well. Are you streaming Leeds Rhinos versus KR on the 26th? It's the M&D game. Let me have a quick look at the dates. Where's the Super League tab? I don't have one. Get back underway in a second. Scrum for Wigan on their own 40. It's right to Kieran. Straightens up. Good meters up towards a halfway line. 17 minutes gone. Let's have a quick look. Friday the 26th at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I could probably do that. I wouldn't really want to do Cass versus York anyway. But yeah, I could probably do it. Havard with the next carry up towards Wakey's 30. Just over it. 17 and a half minutes gone. O'Neill goes left to Smith. Across the field. Flat ball across to Nsemba. Takes it inside the red zone. 2 tackles left for Wigan. They're about 15 out. Plays it for O'Neill down the left-hand side. Cuts back towards the middle to Smith. Then to Partington. Flat ball across to Havard. He takes it over the 10. Wigan are 5 metres out in front of the right post. Last tackle. Smith at dummy half. Launches that sucker left to Smith. Caught in a dead end. Offloads it to Field. Hands it off to Wardle. Down the left-hand side. Trying to break through. Gets an offload. Finds touch. I thought Wardle was going to go himself then and just go in. I don't think... Oh, it's actually a Wigan ball offside? Okay. Yeah, there's a few blokes offside there. over on the left edge. Sorry, I need to yawn, folks. Fresh set of 6 for Wigan inside the 10. O'Neill down the short side left to Smith. Ball at the back to field, across to Hodgkinson in the corner. Goes at the line, loses it just before the line. Well done, Wakey, to see that out. Unfortunate there from Noah Hodgkinson to make the mistake. Nearly done with the first quarter as well, not too long to go. "19 minutes gone in this game so far. This will be a scrum for Wakey in a second. Couple of mistakes either way. Silly stuff, silly stuff. Left to Nicotimo off the back of the scrum. Dragged back a couple metres. Good stuff there from Wigan to moving more towards the touchline. Truman at dummy half. Hands it off to Johnston. He takes the next carry up towards the 20. 19.5 minutes gone. Smoothie is trying to use the marker as a blocker and forces a penalty. Fair play. Very smart. Very nicely done. That Havard is offside. So they use him to block. Fair dues. Fair dues. So Smoothie draws a penalty. And Wakefield start a brand new set just shy of halfway. Tap from Nicotimo. Hands it off to Staunton. And that is the first quarter done. Wait. So 20 minutes gone. Smoothie at dummy half. Wakey 45 metres out. Right to Pitts in centre field. Drops it off to, I think that's Hamlin-Ueli. It is. Eligible for England, and I would take him at the moment. Plays it for Smoothie on the 40. Goes right to Sinfield. Flat ball on his outside to McMeekin up towards the 30. Oh, go on, Bosnia. Bloody hell. Down the short side right. Third tackle. Across to Vangenaert. Tries to wanted to offload back inside, but just keeps a hold of it. Inside the red zone, 2 tackles left. It is left to Truman in centre field. Out the back to Sinfield. Dinks the ball through towards the back left, putting Eckersley under pressure. Somebody was taken out. He's going to put a foot over the dead ball line, so this will be a goal line dropout. Really well-weighted kick there. I don't know if someone was taken out, so it could be a penalty, but I think it's just playing on. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. I just missed the wrong... Looked at the wrong one there. Silly me. Just over 21 minutes gone. Dropout coming up for Wigan. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? So Smith, running down the clock as much as possible. He'll go long on this one. Goes over the 40. Bounces 45 metres out. It's picked up by Hamlin-Ueli. And he takes it over the 40. Some extra post-contact meters too. That's a great carry. Just shy of the 30. God damn. Smoothie at dummy half goes right to Pitts. Drops it off to McMeekin. He takes it over the 30. The 25 out. Maybe just a little bit less in centre field. Smoothie. Left to Truman. Flat ball on his outside to Hamlin-Ueli. Carries it up towards the 10. Couple carries already, and every carry has been very solid from Hamlin-Ueli. Smoothie left of the post goes right to Truman in between the sticks. He goes right to McMeekin. Flicks the ball back. The whistle's been blown for offside. So penalty for Wakey. They could choose to level it up, but I would say tap and go. Back yourselves. Just have a go, lads. Have a go. Don't give up the territory. You're a good attacking side. Yes, Wigan are a great defensive side. Okay, maybe the smart move is going for 2, given how good Wigan are in defence. But 2 is smart, but you could still back yourselves. Looks like they are going to go for 2 here. And it's right in front of the stick, so they'll level this up. Okay. All right, so Jowett to convert the penalty very soon, right in front of the sticks. Just over 23 minutes gone. The kick from Jowett right in front of the sticks is good. That is 6-all. Fair dues. My exact score is still on as well. It's 6-all in both games in the minute. Lino to miss about 6 weeks, apparently. Well, at least Sinfield can get a good run of games. Might secure a spot by then. But we'll see. So, Lino will miss 6 games, roughly. So back underway, 6-all. All square, as you say. Johnston hands it off to Hamanueli. And he's going to be stopped on the 10. 24 minutes gone. Smoothie at dummy half. Hands the ball off to Staunton. Now with Fartilli. He's going to carry the ball just shy of the 20. Or to the 20 and just over it. Excuse me. Smoothie goes right to McMeekin. Takes it over the 30. Makes about 12 metres himself. Smoothie. Through the middle with Jowett on the third tackle. He might go for a kick on this one. Smoothie at dummy half. Goes for a box kick towards the back right. Aiming for the back corner. Well placed. It does find touch behind the 10. That's a really well placed kick. Really well placed. And straight from dummy half from Smoothie. Gets the ball behind the 10. So, great chance to pin Wigan back here. Really good chance. All card 10-6. Are you sure this time? Are they sure? So, Mago is on the field as well. This could be devastating. We'll see. A couple more big men on. Well, first carry from Eckersley up towards the 20. Good meters there. 25 minutes gone. Farmond. Left to Eckersley. Not Eckersley, sorry. Kieran. Shocking. Fartilli's on for Pitts, by the way. So 25 gone. It is left to Hodkinson. Couple steps. Carries it a few metres shy of his own 40. 3 tackles to go. O'Neill. Right to Partington. Drops it off to Ellis. May goes on for Thompson. Ellis is on for Havard. Plays it just shy of halfway. Scooped up by O'Neill. Looking for space behind the ruck. Takes it up towards Wakey's 40. Good meters so far in this set from Wigan. Really good meters. Oh, it's Mikey Lewis with the try. That is good for my fantasy team. Thank you, Mikey. Kick on the last towards the back left corner. Underneath it is Myers. On the 10. Takes it cleanly. And is taken to ground after losing a little bit of territory. 6 out from his own line. Bit of an entanglement in the ruck here. An arm stuck in there from Wardle. But we get back underway. First carry from Scott takes it over the 10. Smoothie at dummy half. Hands it off to Johnston. I need to yawn. Sorry, folks. Up towards the 20 in centre field. 26 minutes gone. I think I started that out. Anyway, Jowett with the next carry. Smashed into. 25 out from his own line. Smoothie at dummy half. 2 tackles to go. In centre field with Hamanueli. Over the 30. Wigan have done well to restrict meters here. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. Kicks from his own 30. Good distance on this. Lands on the 20. Considering where he kicked it from, that's good distance. Field returns up towards the 30 and just over it. 26.5 minutes gone. And Smith, right to Eckersley. Straightens up with a carry up towards the 40. Second tackle coming up. Farrell with the next one. Slightly right of centre field. Pushed back a metre or so, just shy of halfway. 3 tackles left for Wigan. O'Neill. With 27 minutes gone, left to Partington. He then goes left to Mago, who drags a couple defenders. That's a great carry up towards Wakey's 40. 2 tackles left. O'Neill short side left to Smith. Flat ball across to Nsemba. Gets a great offload to Field. Quick hands across from Wardle to Hodkinson. Bit of room to run. Steps back inside near the try line. Finds the line. That's a beautiful try there from Wigan. Really nicely done. Great offload from Nsemba, by the way. Great hands down the short side left. Hodkinson, bit of work to do. Finds the line. Fair play. Very impressive young player so far. Limited Super League experience, but very, very impressive. This will be 10-6 for Wakey. My exact score is still on. It's on track. Based on the time at when these are being scored, it's on track. Paul! With the notion. It's been a while, Paul. Good to see you, sir. Hey, good to see you. Has been a while. Hope you're doing well. Well, it feels like it's been a while anyway. Hope you are doing splendidly. It's 28 minutes gone. Good effort from Smoothie. But yeah, Hodkinson, too much leverage. Finds the line. Fair dues. .28.5 minutes gone. Oh, Norman Finkelstein says there's a 49% success probability here from Adam Kieran. Tough kick from the touchline. I could do with him getting this one to stay on track with my exact score. The kick from Kieran is... It is good. Sweet as you like. So I need 12 more from Wigan and 12 more from Wakey. Lovely stuff. And in the other game, it is 10-0 for KR. I need 18 points from them and I need 6 from York. I've not had an exact score all year. And I'm seeing the top guys like Matthew and Alan just like every week get very, very close to exact scores. Even I was close to Wakey versus KR last week. I said 25-24. So close. Mago with the carry off the back of the try. 29.5 minutes gone. Takes it just over the 10. Wakey is still in this game. They've just got to try and keep the ball down the other end of the field. Limit the penalties and the line breaks. And Semba down the left edge up towards the 30. And over it as well. Good carry. 3 tackles left for Wigan. O'Neill. Now with Partington. Gets an offload back to O'Neill. Eats up some more yards through the middle. 45 out from his own try line. 30 minutes gone, folks. And it's left to Smith. Dinks the ball over the top. Hodkinson is chasing. Could be an awkward bounce, though. It is inside. Wardle gets an offload to Hodkinson. Spins. Jowett gets him tackled on the 10. Still the last tackle, though. Picked up by Partington. Goes at the line. Just dives over. Not much Sinfield could really do there against a big man. That's a decent try. The bounce was very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Ah, damn. The chip over the top from Smith, it didn't look great because no one was really there. Hodkinson was chasing, unless the idea was just to put Myers under pressure. But yeah, the bounce was awkward. Went into the hands of Wardle. Got the offload back to Hodkinson. Yeah, Myers read it, but yeah, the bounce just killed him. Great offload from Wardle. Good tackle from Jowett. Yeah, Sinfield was on the line, picked up by Partington. Sinfield has a go, but yeah, gets it down. Bugger again indeed. Hull KR were minus 28 on Sky Bet. On fair dues. Wakey a bit soft down that edge. Yeah, with a couple breaks, they've Wigan have done well for meters. That one was just a little bit awkward, but yeah, I do agree. It's been a bit weak. 31.5 minutes gone. 14-6 for KR. But Burgess with a try. Come on. Fantasy team. I was in the top 10 once. For 1 week, I was in the top 10. What a miracle that was. Kieran to add the extras. The kick is... It's close, but it's good. They said no good. I thought that was in, but they said no good. All right. Okay. Wakefield feel like they're missing a game-breaking player when at full strength compared to Wigan, Leeds, etc. I agree, Mario. I did say before, I think a proper 7, an established 7, would elevate them massively. I just don't know who. That's the only thing. I don't know who they'd get. Cleary? Realistically, who would they get? That's tough. Who could they go for? Well, back underway anyway, 16-6. Same scoreline in both games, again. Oh, damn. Fair dues. Fair dues. First week you're in the top 10 in the Predictions League or the Fantasy League. 32.5 minutes gone. Wigan in possession. O'Neill, 25 out from his own line, goes right to Fireman. He drops it off to Farrell. Pumping his legs. 35 out from his own line. You were first at the start of the season, with you just in it. That's very true. When I made the Fantasy League, I was first. So that's very true. Thank you for that. 33 minutes gone. Over halfway. Wigan in possession. Shifting it right. Mago. Out the back to Farman. Chips over the top towards the back right. Chase here from Eckersley. Might beat Johnston to it, but Johnston collects it. Just about. So just over 33 minutes gone. Jowett from dummy half takes it over the 10. Mason Leno is the 7 in my eyes. Seems like they need a run in 5/8. I think Truman is more the 5/8 in this lineup. Or this half partnership. Sinfield, I think, is solid. Good mixture of running and kicking, but I think they need a top 7 to elevate. 33.5 minutes gone. Smoothie goes right to Fartilli. Out the back to Sinfield, across to Scott. Eats up a couple extra metres. He's just shy of the 40. Wakey look knackered to do a bit, actually. Out the back to Sinfield. Puts boot to ball. It's going to bounce over the 30. Collected on the 20 by Field. And he returns up towards a 40. And some extra metres up towards halfway as well. Ooh, is that not a... Oh, that's an awkward tackle there. They're already 45 metres out from Wakey's try line. Hodkinson up towards a 40 and 34 minutes gone. They drop it off to Ellis with the next carry. Hamanueli is on for Rodwell and Lolosio is on for Staunton. Maybe Lolosio can help change the game. I don't think that graphic's right, actually. That seemed... I don't know if it's right. Kieran shrugs off a few defenders. On the 30, goes left to Field. Down the left-hand side. I think he could have gone himself there, but in Sember, that look forward across to Hodkinson in the corner. Finds the line. Good put down. Do think it was forwards, though. Wasn't given. Try is given, though. Another try for Wigan. That'll be 20 points to 6. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get my exact score for this one. Don't think it's going to happen. York next week. Or for Wigan. Oh yeah, York away. Fantasy League. I can't or don't know how to do transfers. Doesn't seem to work for me. Well, it's normally pretty simple, mate. Like, are you actually clicking the make transfers button? Or is like, what's going on there? Or are you just trying to make transfers late? Because once the week starts, you can't make transfers. -4 for Wigan, looking good. Looking good, indeed it is. So another tough kick for Kieran near the touchline. Just going to go left all night, indeed. Going to need our trademark second half fight back, methinks. You never know, could happen. Could happen, but ideally I'm going to need Kieran to miss this, and then they're going to try and miss a kick later on again, and then 2 tries, 2 kicks from Wakey. And then we can just leave it there. We can stop the count after that. But I need 2 more tries, 2 more kicks from KR, and 1 try, 1 kick from York. But they can wait for the second half. Burgess and Lewis can get the points. Don't mind that. 4 minutes to go in the first half. The kick from Kieran is no good. So yeah, 4 minutes left in the first half. 14-point lead for Wigan. And we'll get back underway shortly. Should be entitled to a free transfer on that Fantasy League due to Kaplan's player going home. Yeah, it's a bit awkward with some of those players changing, but I get you. I'd love to have Riley Dean in there, but I can't trust that he's going to stay at 7 for the rest of the year. But I'd love to have him in because he might take conversions for Bradford and they might score a lot of points once they get players back in. Well, back underway. Farmond hands the ball off to Patrick Mago. Smashes into the defensive wall and he's stopped just shy of the 20. Plays it for O'Neill. Now with Ellis through centre field. And we've got just over 3 minutes to go. Nsemba down the left-hand side. Takes a carry up towards a 40. 3 tackles remaining. Plays it for O'Neill. Then through the middle with Partington. He's got through a lot of work so far in this game on both sides of the ball. 3 minutes left in the first half. O'Neill at dummy half goes right to Ellis. Out the back to Farmond. Ball across to Kieran. Trying to get around Nicotimo, but he gets him wrapped up on Wakey's 40. 2 minutes 45 to go. Back towards Milton Smith on the last tackle. Drills it towards the touchlines and goes to touch behind the 20. Just running down the clock a bit more. Chance to get set in defence. Keep Wakey pin back. Clean as you like. Fair dues. Hang on a minute. So Smith was claiming that a Wakey player played at it and then it went into touch, but it's just going to be Wakey's ball. 2 minutes 15 to go. Smoothie at dummy half goes left to Lolosio through centre field. It looks smaller than normal. Anyway, next carry from Nicotimo. Well, that's Vanganar, sorry. Up towards the 40. It's number 18. 2 minutes left. SA is also on for Wigan. Off to Bradford next year. I think that's a great signing, by the way. Hamueli with the next carry up towards the halfway line. 1 minute 40 to go. 2 tackles left for Wakey. It is in centre field now with Lolosio. Taken to ground immediately by O'Neill. That's good defensive work. 1.5 minutes left. Last tackle for Wakefield. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. Puts boot to ball towards the back right corner. Hodkinson underneath it. Behind the 10. Takes it cleanly. Cuts back towards the middle slightly. And takes the carry. Now about 11 or 12 out from his own try line. 1 minute 15 to go. Smith hands it off to Wardle. Takes the next carry. Spins. Lands on his front 15 out from his own line. Smith hands it off to Eckersley. Strong run here. Up towards the 30. Lands on his front. Quick play the ball too. For O'Neill. And a penalty. Just didn't get off him quickly enough there, Hamueli. So, minute to go in the first half. That's Lolosio, sorry. Just doesn't get off him quickly enough. 1 minute to go. Penalty for Wigan. Oh, no, it was Hamueli. Of course it was. It's just they showed Lolosio after the penalty was given. So, fresh set, 30 metres out. 35 seconds to go. So, they'll get about maybe 3 or 4 plays here. See what they can do. 30 seconds left. They are 20 metres out. Left to Smith, then to Field. Cut out ball to Hodkinson. Space to manoeuvre down the left-hand side. Wrapped up on the 10. 20 seconds to go. Wakey really needs to keep him out. Really need to keep him out. Wardle. 15 seconds to go. Back towards Mill to Smith. Couple steps, goes at the line. Nearly breaks through there. He's 3 metres out left of the sticks. 10 seconds remaining. This will likely be the last play of the half. Right to Partington, then to Farrimond. Across the field. Steps back inside. Cutting back towards the middle. Kicks through. Chases. Comes off Fartilli's foot. Collected by Hamueli. And that is going to be half time. 20 points to 6 for Wigan. Solid first half from Wigan. A lot of work for Wakey to do in the second half. When they do actually... Are you watching Hulk out? No, I'm just watching this one. I'll put a poll up for the second half. Who will win? Wigan lead 26 at half time. Wakefield and Wigan. Wonder who Powell can blame this week. Oh, you know, I just want to know, Wigan were top class today. I think we were off it in parts of the game. So, you know, I don't think a couple of decisions maybe going against us could have changed fortunes of the game, but no, I think overall Wigan's just too good. Things we need to work on for next week. There you go. That's Powell. Okay. So get your votes on the poll, folks. And in the other game, it's the exact same score again. Batchelor with the try. Oh, it's now 22-6. Boo. To be fair, I need 1 try and 1 kick from either team in the second half. But I've got a feeling KR is going to score a bit more than that. I've not had a 7 out of 7 in Super League yet. But Cas vs Catalans is a bit of a worry for me. But we'll see. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay. Right then. If you guys have got an exact score prediction you want to chuck in there, have a go. Have a go. I'm feeling... 36-12 is kind of what I'm feeling at the minute. Beating KO last week took it out of us. I don't know. I think Wigan are just a class above. I think they're the best team in the league right now. I think in terms of form, Wigan are, I think, the strongest performers at the moment. So for the other predictions, I've got Hull FC 22, Huddersfield 10. I'm confident with Hull getting the win. I've backed Cass to beat Catalans, but I'm not too confident. I've got Lee to beat Bradford. I think Bradford could get an upset there, but I'm still confident. You covering the England games? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll be doing England-Croatia next week. I don't know if you saw the overlay that I showed before, but I've already got the overlay made, ready to go. Obviously, you just need to swap out the teams when they're announced and the numbers, and then when there's a substitution, I'll just change out the name and number because I can actually do that because there's a lot less changes. So, but yeah, that's it. It's ready to go. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get off to a solid 4-0 win, I reckon. I think that'll be that's fair, isn't it? Solid 4-0. There was a World Cup game on right now, wasn't there? Let's see. Or was there? Oh, yes, there is. Bosnia and Herzegovina beating Canada 1-0. I think I would have backed Canada for that one. Who else we got today? We've got USA vs Paraguay at 2 in the morning. I was considering doing USA games because I'd like to build an American audience. I might be up at 2. The thing is, I think I'm going to go out and meet my mate later after a drink. Or for a drink later after this. And I don't know if I'm going to be good to stream at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I might have to do other games. Brazil vs Morocco is tempting to do. That's tomorrow at 11. That's tempting, actually. Australia vs Turkey. I've been tempted to do Australia and New Zealand games as well, because obviously I've got followers here from Australia and New Zealand. French comes on and destroys the Thai defence, possibly. Your bet slip this week, Warrington +8, solid. Leeds -18, solid. Wigan -4, solid. KL -28, looking good. FC -10, I've got them winning by 12, so I think that'll be okay. Catalans -10, I've got Cast to win, but it's more of a gamble, really. I think that could still be safe. Bradford +10, I think that's possible. I think FC could screw you over. They could. And Lee might beat Bradford by more. Okay. Let's have a look at the poll real quick. 7 votes, 86% have Wigan to win from this point on. I've not seen any of the clips for the game yet. If you placed a mid-table NRL team in Super League, how do you think they'd do? Personally, I think even the Sharks, for example, would win it easily. The Sharks would not win it easily. They could still win it, but I don't think they'd win it easily. I I think most NRL teams could win it, but not easily. I think the World Club Challenges are a prime example of how competitive teams are. So even some of the teams that are a bit shaky right now, like St. Helens, aren't performing great at the minute, but I think they'd still compete with a good handful of NRL teams. Same with Warrington. I think KR and Wigan would put in a good challenge, so would Leeds. Wakey would have a go against some teams. Lee would as well. So I think the gap's closer than some people think. Bear with me. Bear with me. Right. NRL is all good. What can they do on a rainy Thursday night in Oldham? Oof. Not the Panthers, that's for sure. Caspian linked with Staunton. Okay, fair dues. Fair dues. And Semba going through my head for the tune, in the tune of Tequila, to the tune of Tequila. And Semba. And Semba. Wakefield been poor tonight. I think no defense, no defensive moves or skillful passes. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one indeed, but I think they'll be all right. It's a tough challenge. Wigan's a great team at the minute. Oh yeah, they've got York next week, haven't they, Wigan? So I would feel like that's probably going to be okay for Wigan. And then the week after is Hull. Saints after that. I think they could still win that one. Oh, that's Magic Round. So I will be going to Warrington versus Lee for Magic Round, or Magic Weekend on the Saturday. I have also applied for that 13 Super League Creator Program, Content Creator Program. I've applied for it. Whether I'll be picked, I don't know. I assume it's just 13 content creators based on the fact it's called the 13. I assume. So I don't know. I feel like Rugby League Outsiders are a shoo-in. Super League Raw, probably. I'm not sure who else, though. I feel like they're an absolute shoo-in. But we'll see. Leeds Rhinos need to sing that Sivo Dadad Mika. Haha. I said that with so much passion, didn't I? Maybe you can sing it for us, Adam. Send me a voice note. I'll play it down the mic. Mental. But yeah, I think the Panthers would struggle in Oldham. I don't think they could really hack it. They just haven't got the quality for it, really. Simple as that. What are they going to do against Josh Drinkwater? Absolutely nout, mate. Hopefully we get back underway shortly. That Mikey Lewis song is class. I don't even know how it goes. Anyone watching the F1 this weekend? I might miss most of the sessions, actually, due to streaming. Just think as well, England's future in the halves. Next World Cup, it could be Farman and Irwin. Kai Taylor-Ray at fullback. I want Kai Taylor-Ray for this World Cup, but I don't think he's going to be picked. It depends how his year goes once he comes back in, which I think is next week. Zombie, but they replaced the word zombie with Mikey. All right, fair enough. Irwin wears Farman PJs. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. Didn't see Andrew Johns tapping up Farman, did you? Just putting that out there. Just saying. Bear with me again. How's the poll looking? 15 votes, 53% have Wakey to make the comeback. Would you risk playing them both together? Well, by the next World Cup, I don't mean the one coming up this year, I mean like the next one. I would, yeah. It'd be Irwin on the right, doing the kick-in, Farman on the left. Well, Farman's kicking is pretty good either way, so... But yeah, I think it'd be those two in the halves. That's the way it looks to me, anyway. I said to thee, John Wilkie, when I was at the Rhinos game last year, I said, will there be any running around on this hot day? He said, no chance. You mean from him? Him running around? Right, we should be back underway shortly. Okay, moments away till we're back underway. Come on. I'm surprised most people think Wakey's going to make the comeback, unless most of the people voting are just Wakey fans. Which they might be, but I'll end the poll. All right. Right, moments away from getting back underway. I've not had any of this water yet. Bloody hell. Right then. We'll get back underway for the final 40 very soon. Let's get the other game up. So I've got the scoreline. 22-6 at halftime in the other game as well. KR leading against York. Wigan will get us back underway shortly. Oh, there's a lot of booing for John Wilkin. Okay, interesting. But we're back underway for the second half, folks. Johnston collects it in goal, and it's going to be Lolosio with the first carry up towards a 10. Push back about 5 metres, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches in front of the try line. Usually bet on the opposite of what John Wilkins says. No comment, no comment. Smoothie on the 10 goes right to Hamanueli through centre field. 15 out from his own line. 30 seconds gone. So Wigan doing well to restrict meters already. Fartilli carries it. 25 out from his own line. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie at dummy half in centre field. Goes left to Truman. Early kick from the 30. 40-20 attempts here. Maybe taking on the full on the 30 from field, though. Returns it over the 40. Nice idea. Just didn't really have the power on that one. Eckersley with the next carry over the 40. Just shy of halfway. 1 minute gone in the second half. 39 to go. Hodkinson with a carry inside Wakey territory. So doing really well for territory early on in the second half. So it's not a good start for Wakefield so far. Farrell up towards Wakey's 40. 1 minute 15 gone. 2 tackles to go. O'Neill in centre field with Partington. Drops it off to S8. He carries it up towards Wakey's 30. Slammed into the ground. Tate is also on for Myers. Interesting. I didn't see anything about an injury, but I guess that's what the change is. Yeah, it's only a minute and a half into it, Jay, so not missed much. Wakey 5 out from their own try line. Sinfield hands it off to Tate. And he carries it just over the 10. Smoothie hands it off to Johnstone. Bit of room to run here. Over the 20. Good carry, just shy of the 30. Good meters. Getting on the front foot now, possibly. Smoothie left to Truman. Couple steps. Eating up some good meters over the 40. 2 tackles left. And 2 minutes gone so far. And a 6 again for Wakey. Huge for territory now. Meekan, good meters up towards Wigan's 40 down the right edge of the park. Plays of a Smoothie. SA's in the ruck there, just playing on. Just playing on. Sinfield goes left to Hamueli. Straightens up, pumping his legs. Good carry up towards the 30. 2.5 minutes gone. Smoothie. 4 tackles left. Right to Sinfield. Flat ball across to Fartilli. Wakey now inside the red zone. It'd be huge if they could score first. Plays of a Smoothie. 15 out between the sticks. Left to Sinfield. Goes at the line over the 10. It's about 6 metres out left of the sticks. 2 tackles to go. Smoothie. Left to Hamueli. Goes at the line, but he's stopped 3 short of the try line. Plays for Smoothie left of the sticks. Right to Truman in centre field. Chips towards the back right corner. Scott goes up. Takes it cleanly. Could do with an offload, but I don't think he's going to get one wrapped up by 4 Wigan defenders. Oh, you hate watching America later? I was tempted to give it a go. But I'm possibly going out for a drink after this, so I don't know if I'll be good to go or not. I might try and catch other USA games. 3 minutes 20 gone in the second half. Eckersley with the next carry. I need to yawn again. Sorry, folks. Kieran up towards the 20. That's fair, Jane. That's fair. Kieran's going to play this for O'Neill. He goes right to SA. And he takes it up towards the 30. Bumps off a few defenders. Eating up more meters. He's still going up towards the 40. That's a good carry there from Sam SA. Plays it for O'Neill. Goes short side left to Smith. Aims for the stick. So kicks it crossfield. Taken on the full by Johnston. Returns up towards the 20. Look for space through the middle. Still cutting towards the right-hand side. Slammed into the ground by Junior Nsemba. 25 out from his own line. Sinfield at dummy half. 4 minutes gone in the second half as well. Tate with the next carry. Plays it for Smoothie on the 30. Right to Lolosio. Lolosio's not had too much impact yet, but that's a good carry. A few metres shy of halfway. Plays it for Smoothie. Left to Truman. Might have the numbers down the left here. It's now with Vanganar. Just shy of Wigan's 40. 4.5 minutes gone. And still 2 tackles to go. Smoothie. Short side left to Truman. Up towards a 30. Flat ball across to Fartilli. Bumps off 1. Shrugs off another. Fartilli still going. Up towards a 20. Nearly finds a break here. Up towards a 10. That's a great carry from Kais Fartilli. Last tackle for Wakey. 10 out between the sticks. Smoothie goes right to Truman. Back inside to Hamueli. Goes at the line. Gets an offload backwards. Bit of a mess here. Comes off Smith. This might be a 6 again here. Oh no, still the last one, says Marcus Griffiths. Tate with a couple steps. Needs to find an offload instead. Turns the ball over. Should have looked for an offload. 5 minutes gone. Well, that's good there from Wakey. Well done, Kais Fartilli. Really well done. If he's got an English grandparent somewhere, then he can go in the squad too. It's going to be a challenge from Wakey, actually. So, decision was a handover, but Wakey are challenging that decision and say it was played at by Smith. I thought it was just a kick into Harry Smith. Yeah, it doesn't touch his hands. I think it touches his chest. So I don't think it's... Or unless because he's going to the ball, they might consider it's played out. 26-6 for KR. Fair dues. If they get the kick, Davies with another try. If they get the kick, they leave it there, and then they're trying to kick from York. That's fine. Just leave it. I think I agree with John Wells here. I think that is classed as played out because Smith is going to the ball. He doesn't touch it with his hands, but it's kicked into him and comes off his chest, but he is playing at the ball. but it is going to be challenge unsuccessful. It's a bit of an awkward one. I see the merits for either argument. So we're going to have possession on their own 10. Eckersley with the first carry. Doesn't really make much ground there. I think he might have lost it. He has not lost it. It's actually a penalty instead. Okay, well, there's no challenges left. Yeah, that's true. At least there's none left. I thought he lost it. Unless they're saying a strip, I don't know. There is a hand on the ball there from Lolosio. So maybe. Tough call, though. So, penalty into touch. And Wigan have possession just over their own 40. Farrell just shy of halfway. O'Neill, left to S8. Takes it inside. I was going to say Cass then. Jesus, sorry about that. I was in Wakey territory. I don't know why I was going to say Cass. Shifting it right to Farriman. Drops it off to Partington. And he's going to be stopped on Castleford's 40. 6 minutes gone in the second half. O'Neill shifting it left. Now with Ellis out the back to Smith. Good hands. Field up towards the 30. Hands it off to Hodkinson. Good recovery. Nearly in touch. Was it high? Was it high? They're giving us high? Yes. So Wakefield under a bit of pressure now. Another penalty given away. But really good hands from Wigan down the left-hand side. Okay, fresh set of 6 for Wigan on Wakey's 20. Inside the red zone. Ellis now 15 out from the try line. O'Neill betwixt the sticks. Goes left to Smith. Flat ball across to Nsemba, trying to crash through. Stop 5 or 6 out. Over on the left edge of the park. O'Neill back towards the middle to Smith. Ball across to Ellis, shifting it right. Steps back towards his left. Straightens up, takes a carry. And plays it 7 out between the posts. O'Neill goes left to Field. Launches that sucker across to Wardle. Nearly crashes through, but good defensive work there from Cass. Oh my God, I actually said Cass. Unironically, I got it wrong. For God's sake, why have I got Cass in my head? Wigan shift it right. It's now with Farriman cutting towards the middle. Dinks the ball towards the back left. Contest in the corner, Hodkinson goes up. Do you know what? Just do it. Just do it. That is great. That is great. This young man is a star of the future. He's already a quality player now. But, my God. The youth we've got coming through for England is ridiculous. In terms of the young wingers in the competition right now, I definitely see him playing for England in the next World Cup. Definitely. At the very least, in the squad. Wow. 48 minutes gone in this game. That's another try for Wigan. It'll be 24-6. Ideally, don't convert this one, Adam. And then 2 tries from 2 kicks. 2 tries and 2 kicks from not Castleford, but Wakefield. Just to be very clear about that one. Towards the back end. Could fall out with your Cass indeed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot apologise enough. 48.5 minutes gone. So there's good stuff there. Getting the offload to Kieran. Left to Farriman. Well-placed kick towards the back left. Hodkinson goes up, beats Tate to it, steps back inside. I think it was Sinfield that couldn't get a hold on him. Well done, Hodkinson. Very, very good. Very nice. Tempted to put Hodkinson in my fantasy team, actually. Tempted. But it's just I don't know when Marshall's back. That's the only thing. And the kick from Kieran is good. Right, my exact score is now impossible. Come on, Cass, rub it in. What are you doing? All right, then. So, Wakefield 6, Wigan 26. How's the other game looking? It's 26 all in the other... Oh, 26 all. 26-6 in the other game. Yeah, they've been very close together all day, actually, both games. It's going to be Ellis with the next carry through the middle, just over his own 20. French is now on the field. Oh dear. Partington with a carry up towards the 30. It is right to French, drops it off to Farrell. Through centre field, he's just shy of his own 40. So French is on for Faramond, Mago is on for SA. And that is 50 minutes gone, half an hour remaining. And Semba with a carry down the left edge over the 40. Plays it for O'Neill. Last tackle, short side left to Smith. Puts boot to ball. In centre field, bounces once, 15 out. Having to track back is Johnston. Collects it behind the 10. Shit has hit the fan. It certainly has done. Johnston with a return up towards the 20. 50.5 minutes gone. Truman at dummy half. Now with Tate. Up towards the 30. Plays it for Truman. It is right to Scott. Pumping his legs up towards his own 40. 3 tackles left. In centre field with Staunton. Just shy of halfway. And 2 tackles to go for Wakey. It is left to Truman. Hands it back inside to Lolosio. The ball is then stripped out. It's a knock on, I believe. Quick hands across to Eckersley. Nearly breaking through. Stopped on Wakey's 40. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I did say like 36-12 at half time. Field across to Smith. Then to Wardle. Gets around one, flicks it onto Hodkinson. Steps back inside. Stopped just inside the 20 near the left touchline. Wardle back towards the middle to Smith. Launches it across to O'Neill. Then across to French. Fakes the switch back. Gets around one. French still going. Couple steps. Takes it over the 10. Near the right touchline. Plays it for Adam Kieran. Back towards the middle to O'Neill. Drops it off to Patrick Mago. And takes it up towards the 10 and just over it. 3 tackles left for Wigan. Just right the sticks with O'Neill at dummy half. Left to Smith in centre field. Ball out the back to French. Flat ball to Wardle. Tries to get around one. He might find the line here. That's good work from Wardle there. That's really, really good work. Couple steps. Couple shimmies. That's a good finish there from Wardle. Good finish. A lot of work to do. This will be 30 points to 6. Wigan have been so good today. Very few attacking opportunities for Wakey compared to Wigan. They've had some. There's a handful. But whenever they're up that end of the field, they basically had to score. Indeed, sir. That right side is getting battered. Absolutely battered. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Not our night tonight. No, I don't think so, mate, unfortunately. But there's always a chance to come back next week with an absolutely incredible performance. Like, who have you guys got next week? Let me tell you. You've got Hull away. Winnable game. Just said that, John. Bloody hell. Who have they got after that? Huddersfield should win that one. Cass should win that one. KR should win that one. Right then. Playing like Cass tonight? Unfortunately, yes. And the kick is good. 32 points to 6. Goddamn. Well, at least I'm doing well for predictions so far this weekend. Looks like I'm on for 4 out of 4. Just worried about Cass. If Cass can get that win tomorrow, that's huge. I need a 7 out of 7, and an exact score would help at some point in the year. But we're back underway. 54 minutes gone. Mago with the first carry. Drags a few defenders up towards the 20. 36-14 prediction is still on, but will be tight. Yeah, definitely on. Definitely doable. Just the 8 points needed for Wakey's a bit awkward. Because I don't know if they'll score 2 tries to begin with. And Semba with the next carry, up towards his own 30, push back a little bit. 3 tackles to go, O'Neill. Waiting for Ntema to eventually play the ball, and he does. Right to Ellis. Out the back to French, goes at the line. Then across to Field. Now with Eckersley. Not with Eckersley, sorry. Kieran up towards the halfway line. Staunton came on for Fartilli. Eckersley. Kieran still going. Offloads it back inside now with French. Then to Farrell. Inside Wakey territory, Thompson is on for Partington. O'Neill down the right edge comes back towards the middle. They're 40 metres out with Ellis. Across to Smith. Now with French. Cut out ball to Wardle. Great ball across to Hodkinson as well. Steps past a few. Shrugs off one defender. Hodkinson still going. Stopped on the 10 near the left touchline. The ball does come loose though. Has there been a 6 again in this game? I think there's been about 2 or 3. That's it. But it's actually going to be a goal line dropout. So there's an absolute mess. Wakey recover it and then get tackled in goal. Should do a full list predictions league. I've been tempted to do it because I could just put the public spreadsheet out there, or just stick it on my website. I think I will be updating my website at some point though. I think at the end of the year, I'm gonna produce a brand new website. Right then, so we goal line dropout coming up. It'll be a long dropout. Collected just in front of the halfway line by Smith. Hands it off to Mago. Takes it over the 40. Hits the defensive wall and is going to play this just shy of the 30. 56 minutes gone. O'Neill in centre field goes left to Thompson. Straightens up with a carry just shy of the 20. O'Neill waits again. In centre field, right to French. Ball across to Field. Steps back inside. Still going, hands it off to O'Neill. Launched it across to Wardle on his left. Then to Smith. Cut out ball, that's a beauty to Hodkinson. That's another try. Is that a hat-trick? Or is it 2? Or is it a hat-trick? I don't know, but that's another great try. That's a great ball from Smith. A couple of great offloads too, but what a ball. That's another one for Wigan. That's 4. Jesus. Okay. 36-6 with a kick to come. Bloody hell. I think there's at least 1, maybe 2 in there still for Hodkinson today. Bloody hell. Great ball from Smith. 57 minutes gone, 23 to go. What a ball, mate. So went right to Field. He cut back inside, hands it off to O'Neill. Then across to Wardle. Ball out the back to Smith. Cut out pass to Hodkinson. That's a beauty. Really well done. It's a rough day. 3 more to have the joint record. I know that 3 is going to be tricky. 1 or 2, I could see 1 or 2, maybe 3. There's still a lot of time left. Wigan could actually hit 50. I think they're actually on track for 50, to be honest. Norman Finkelstein says 74% for Adam Kieran on this kick. He steps up, and the kick is good. It is 38 points to 6. So 2 tries, 2 kicks, and it's 50 for Wigan. I think they've got a chance at 60 here. But I think 50 is definitely doable. Has anyone seen wheels seem to have fallen off? Oh dear, it's just a bit of an off day. Plus Wigan are just really good. 4 tries, 16 carries, 117 metres, 6 tackleables. Man of the match very easily. Short kick-off from Wakey. And there's a knock-on collected by French. Might have a break here, Bevan French. Oh dear. Great tackle to get him held. Gets up, offloads the ball to Eckersley. Eating up more metres, space to run through the middle, over the 30, nearly trips over, eventually takes it to ground 25 metres out. Oh dear. They're 25 out. O'Neill in centre field goes right to Smith. Steps back inside, wrapped up just inside the red zone. Ooh, nearly tipped then, nearly. 15 out, over on the right-hand side. O'Neill back through the middle with Ellis. Straightens up with a carry up towards a 10. 59 minutes gone, 21 minutes to go. I think if Hodkinson gets another try now, then it's, it is on. He could score another 3 with the way they're going down the left-hand side. Cut out ball to Eckersley in the corner, though. Finds a line, finally, for my fantasy team. Thanks very much. It's about damn time. Appreciate that. Whee! And Eckersley with the try in the corner. Great cut-out pass. That it's going to be 42 points to 6. So Wakey goes short. Knock on from kickoff. Bevan French gets half a break. Gets an offload. Eckersley, 25 out from the try line. Good meters. French with the no-look cut-out pass, by the way. It did float forward a bit, to be honest. But that's good stuff. That is really good stuff. The other game is still 26-6, so my exact score is on, but I can only have a penalty from KR, so I need a try to kick from York, and then I get a penalty at the very end for KR. Wigan on fire? They certainly are. Goddamn. Insane. Exact scoreline is off, but got the winning team right. Fair dues. Fair dues. Well, I'm pretty secure for 4 out of 4 so far this weekend. And in the NRL, 2 out of 2 currently. Got one of the margins right. Kieran with a tough kick near the touchline. Is Norman Finkelstein going to let us know the probability here? Oh, the singing, is there a fire drill? Oh dear. Kieran with a tough kick. He steps up and the kick is no good. It is 42 points to 6. And folks, we are now into the final quarter of the game. Wait. Wigan's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Wigan's on fire. As they say. 61 minutes gone. 19 to go. Back underway. They do not go short this time around. Field collects it on the try line, hands it off to Thompson, and he carries it just over the 10. O'Neill, now with Nsemba, takes a carry through the middle, 15 out from his own line. O'Neill at dummy half. Fakes left but goes right to Mago, carries it up towards the 20. There's an arm around the neck there, but let's go. 25 out from his own line, 61.5 minutes gone. Plays it for O'Neill down the short side right with Farrell. Up towards his own 40, or just shy of it. It's now with O'Neill. Back towards the middle to French. Then in centre field with Ellis. Straightens up with a carry towards the 40. Last tackle coming up for Wigan. I reckon if Wakey score next, the comeback's on. Kick from Field on the last tackle. Looks for the back left corner, and it does bounce out into touch. 62 minutes gone, 18 to go. Be Wakey's ball on the 20. Okay. Oh, I see a Cronulla Sharks kit in there. Okay. They'll play the ball 15 out from their own line. Johnston with the first carry. Pumping his legs. Makes about 10 metres there. Good carry. And it's going to be Nicotimo with the next carry over the 30. Good meters. 62.5 minutes gone. In centre field with Pitts. Hands it off to Fartilli. Over the 40. Few metres shy of halfway. Good meters. Still 3 tackles to go as well. This is a good set. Pitts is on for Lolosio. Right to Pitts. Steps past one. Flicks it on. Now with Sinfield. Drops it off to Staunton. Carries it up towards Wigan's 40. Gets an offload to Scott as well. This is a good set at the minute from Wakey. Pitts through the middle. Over the 30. Really good set. 30. 63 minutes gone. Smoothie goes left to Truman. Straightens up. Right to Fartilli. Cutting towards the right-hand side. Flicks it onto Sinfield. Ball across. Knocked on by Wardle. So it is a 6 again for Wakey. Fresh set 20 metres out. The comeback starts now, boys. Come on. Smoothie. 20 metres out. Now with Rodwell. Taking the ground on the 10. In between the sticks. 63.5 gone. Smoothie looks right but goes left. Sinfield is not happy about that one. Truman pops across and recovered by French. But it's a penalty for offside. Pick number 3, my lord. Do it. Have it. Take the 2. Comebacks on. See if I run away with it. Top of the try scoring charts. 22 tries in 14 games so far this season. Still 13 games left to go. Beat Fanagolo's 30, Solomon's 40. Oh, yeah, I did put Sivo in my fantasy team, by the way, and I did captain him. I can't remember how many tries he got. I need to have a look at that. Great cutout pass. I just missed it. Trying to look at other shenanigans. But that's a great try. Fair play. Comebacks on, folks. Hey. Do you know what? Could always redo that one again. It's not happened yet. It's not happened. We'll watch the replay. Waking possession. Short side left. Over the top. What a ball. First time seeing that. What a ball. Well done. Sinfield. Truman, ball over the top. John Stone in the corner. Lovely stuff. Well, there you go. 42-10. With a kick to come. Oh, exact score is now impossible for the KL game. I will accept it as long as Burgess or Lewis scored the try. And Broadbent got the try. Boo. But yeah, Sivo got 2 tries. So that helps my fantasy team. I did captain him, so hopefully he gets some decent points. Hopefully. The kick from Jowett is... Oh, it's no good. The wind takes it away. It's no good. So 42-10, it shall stay. So it's just 5 tries, 5 kicks, and a penalty, and that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm back underway. Just less than 15 minutes to go. Towards the back right. Collected behind the 10 from Johnston. Hands it off to Fartelli. And carries it up towards the 20. He's been really solid. I think Hamueli's carries have been good, so has Fartelli. I think Fartelli might have been Wakey's best player today. Shifting it right. Sinfield. Across to Jowett. Steps back inside. Steps again. A few extra metres there. 25 out from his own line. 66 gone. 14 to go. Completion 73% from Wakey, 86 from Wigan. God, 1,144 metres from Wigan, 714 from Wakey. Smoothie launched it left to Fartilli. Still going, a few extra metres up towards a halfway line. 3 tackles to go as well. So they're in good territory right now. Smoothie, right to Pitts, goes at the line, over the 40, 35 metres out from Wigan's try line. 13 and a half to go in this game. 2 tackles left. Smoothie left to Truman. Goes at the line. Stopped just shy of the 20. Gets a great offload to Rodwell, so still the 4th tackle. Takes it inside the red zone. 15 out. Last tackle and a penalty for Wakey. They're getting a roll on. The comeback's on. High shot from O'Neill. Staunton with the next carry, pumping his legs. Come on, Wakey. Comeback's on. Let's have it. 67 minutes gone, 13 to go. Smoothie goes left to Sinfield. Ball across to Fartilli, drops the ball. And then Nicotimo tries to pick it up and then drops it. Would have done with a Nicotimo try, that would have been great. I don't know what kind of points he's going to get, but we will see. How many tries has Eckersley got? Is it just the one? Farrell, Hodkinson, Partington. Yeah, it's just the one. I could do with another one from Eckersley. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I do have Eckersley. He plays it. He's in my centre spot. That's why I got confused then. So scrum for Wigan on their own 10. O'Neill goes left to Wardle. And he's going to play this 15 out from his own line. 12 minutes, 15 to go. Insemba with a carry up towards the 20. Takes it to ground. He might have lost it then. I'm not too sure. No, playing on. Plays it for O'Neill in centre field. It's right to Havard. He's not been on for a while. Finally back on. 12 minutes left in this game. O'Neill, just over the 20 at dummy half, goes left to Thompson. Straightens up towards the 30. And some extra metres too. He's 35 out from his own line. Good carry there from Thompson. Shifting it right now with Bevan French. Goes at the line up towards halfway. Last tackle for Wigan. Plays it for Havard. He goes left to Smith. Bit of inside pressure. Hits the belly of the ball. Could be a tough take here for Tate. Takes it just cleanly enough. A little bit of a bobble there, but returns up towards the 20. And he's dragged back a metre or two. I think they will obviously give man of the match to a Wakey player in the stadium. I think Fartilli is hands down man of the match. I think in this game, I think it's fair to go with Hodkinson. But there's a couple of the players that have done well. I think Kieran, Smith, Faramond, Partington's got through a lot of work, but I think Hodkinson is fair. Left to Nicotimo. Please get a try today, Seth. Please get a try. Drag near the touchline. Nearly in touch. Is he in touch? He is in touch. Oh dear. 11 minutes to go. Oh dear, oh dear. So Wakey had to go down the left-hand side. Nicotimo was wrapped up, then dragged towards the touchline. Kieran, good defensive work. French getting involved as well. Keep him off the ground. That's nicely done. Very nicely done. 10.5 to go. Nearly into the final 10 minutes. Fair play. Really well done. God damn. So 36-6 for KR. Martin with his own try. Can't believe I took him out of the fantasy team when I did a couple of weeks back. Next carry. I might have to put him back in for Nicotimo, actually. I think I'll make that change. Wigan in possession, 35 out. In centre field with Ellis. Left to Thompson. Takes it over the 30. Wigan could still hit 50. Not sure if he will or not. But they might. Folks, we have 10 minutes remaining. Hey, Ellis in centre field. Couple steps, gets a great offload for O'Neill. Hands it off to Field on the switchback. Kicks through, comes off a Wakey player. Kicks on. Collected by Hodkinson. And he's going to get taken to ground. 15 out from the try line over on the left-hand side. Plays with a Wardle. Right to Smith. Then to Thompson. Through the middle. 11 to 12 out between the sticks. 9.5 to go in this game. O'Neill. Left to Smith. Across to Nsemba, nearly breaks through. Gets an offload. Bounces nicely for Wardle. Puts the ball down. Hold the line caller. Not a try. What are we saying here? Are we saying forwards? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're saying forwards. 38-6. I assume Martin converted. I assume. I do need to put Martin in, to be honest. I need to put him in. So scrum for Wakey on their own 10. First carry takes them 15 out from their own line. Nicotimo with the latest carry. Looked a bit uncomfortable then in the tackle. Plays it for Truman. Now with Johnston. Just over the 20. Smoothie at dummy half. In centre field. Hands it off to Rodwell. And up towards the 30. Just over at 35 out from his own line. 8.5 minutes to go. Why are they bringing Farman back on? Looks like it. Fartilli with a carry up towards the halfway line. Looking for an offload. Gets one. Fartilli's been really good today. But he can only carry so much. Pitts gets a great offload to Smoothie. Left to Nicotimo. Oh, sorry, that's Vanganar. It's now with Truman. Hands it off to Pitts. It's just like from a distance they got like the same kind of haircut. 8 minutes to go in this game. Try for Nicotimo would be splendid. Thank you. It is right to Sinfield. Straightens up, goes at the line. Wakey 15 out. Last tackle between the sticks. Smoothie. Left to Truman. Cuts back towards the middle. Just go left for Nicotimo if you don't mind. Hands it off to Sinfield. Cuts back towards the left. Chips towards the back left corner. Goes up. Bounces towards the touchline and finds touch. This will be Wigan's ball, I believe. 6.5 minutes to go. So yeah, Wigan will have possession of their own 10. Farramond is back on for O'Neill. So I think it's going to be Farramond playing at 9. O'Neill's done every minute so far, so finally got himself a break. And it's going to be Eckersley with the first carry, just over the 10 down the right edge of the park. Next carry from Wardle, couple steps. Oh, that might have been high from Vanganar. Takes it over the 20. Well, that could be a penalty or a 6 again. Yeah, Vanganar just too much. Just too much. 7 minutes to go. Penalty for Wigan. They can get up the park again. So it was high initially, but I don't think it was given for that. And then just ruck infringement off the back of it. O'Neill, solid today. He's definitely in line with an England call-up. Definitely. Havard with the next carry over Wakey's 40, up towards their 30, just shy of it. 6.5 to go. Farman goes right to French, switches back to Farrell, cutting back towards the middle. Takes the next carry, stopped just shy of the 20. In centre field with Farman at dummy half. He goes left to Ellis. Out the back to Smith, steps past one, look for an offload, can't quite get one, so it's a knock-on from Nsemba. Picked up by Fartilli. He's got room to run here. Farman with a great tackle on the 40. Look for a quick play of the ball. Gets one. Smoothie. Right to Sinfield. Then across to Scott. Eats up some good metres down the right-hand side. Stopped just shy of the 30, or about 35 metres out near the right touchline. 6 minutes to go. Fartilli's been so good. So good. Staunton with the carry. Wrapped up by Hodkinson. He's trying to get a strip there, but doesn't quite get it. How'd you have 2 carries and 4 tackle busts? Because you shrug off one defender and then another defender per carry. Because you tackle bust one player and then you tackle bust another. Rodwell with a carry up towards the 10. 2 tackles remaining, slightly left of the post, about 8 metres out. They go left to Truman, dinks the ball through. Just too much on it. Just too much on it. Come on, try for Nicotimo. What we're doing here. Either another try for Nicotimo or Eckersley will do nicely. And folks, we have 5 minutes to go. It's a tap from Farmond. Now with Eckersley. And up towards the 30. Plays it for Farmond. Now with Kieran. Carries it through centre field. Just shy or up, actually up towards the 40. Scooped up by Farmond. Now with Nsemba on his outside. Over the halfway line. Still plenty of tackles to go as well. It's only the second tackle coming up. And it's going to be Farmond going right to Ellis. Out the back to French. Down the right edge with Farrell up towards Wakey's 30. Over on the right edge of the park. French at dummy half. Back towards the middle to Havard. Then to Ellis in centre field. Across to Smith. Switch back to field. Couple steps, gets an offload to Farmond. Couple steps from him as well. Switches back to field again. Couple steps from him. Offloads it to Havard. Right to French. Might have the numbers down the right. Cut out pass, that's beautiful. Eckersley has to step back inside. Good recovery. Stopped about 12 metres out near the right touchline. How many he needs to score, please? I don't even know if he's on the field at the minute. I don't think he is. I don't think he'll come on unless there's an injury. Offload here for French. Now with Havard. Switch back to field, sorry I meant. It's now with Thompson. Couple steps. Flicks it back onto Smith. This could be a great try. Farmond. Couple steps. Still going. Wow, this could be a beauty. Oh, stopped 2 metres shy of the try line. That was nice. Last tackle for Wigan. Just left of the sticks. 1 metre out. Smith launched it right. Now with French. Going at the right edge. It's now with Farrell. Through the line. Farrell gets another try. And puts it down between the sticks. Whey! Okay, well there you have it. That is going to be 48-10 for Wigan in a second. They have been monumental today. Absolutely monumental. Bloody hell. And we got 3 minutes to go in this game as well. I think they could hit 50, but it's going to be tough. Stick your fork in me, I'm done. Oh dear. I think this is uncharacteristic. Well, it's a mixture of Wakey being a little bit uncharacteristic. Just offensively not being able to do much, but Wigan are just really good at the minute. So I think this is more Wigan being great than Wakey being bad. I don't even think Wakey's been bad. It's just defensively on one edge they've been bad. But overall, not terrible, but just Wigan are that good. Clock's ticking away. 2 minutes 15 to go. Yes, it is. Oh my God, I nearly got mixed up. I got the right player then. Kieran to add the X's in front of the sticks. And the kick is good. 48 points to 10. With 2 minutes to go. Player of the match looks like it's going to be Hodkinson. Canada 1-1 versus Bosnia. Fair dues. Fair dues. Who scored? Laren? Okay. Fair dues, fair dues. How's the other game? 38-60 KR still at the minute. 8 minutes to go in that game. I could switch over after this game's done because I think this one will be done first. 2 minutes remaining. Sort of not a short or long kickoff. It's a medium kickoff. Collected by French. It's now with Thompson. Carries it up towards the 20 in centre field. Fireman's finally gone back off. Oh, for HIA. It is left to Nsemba. Carries it just shy of the 30 down the left edge of the park. O'Neill back on at dummy half. I'm not sure why they made that change in the first place. Maybe just to give O'Neill a break, but yeah. He had a couple of minutes to breathe. Ellis with a carry up towards the 30. His gum shield went out? All right, okay. O'Neill goes right to field. Then to Farrell. Across to French. Bumps off one. Offloads it back to Farrell on the 40. A lot of Fs coming up. O'Neill launches it left. Slightly wayward, but bounces cleanly for Nsemba. Straightens up with a carry through centre field over the 40. Hands it off to Smith. Chips over the top for French to chase it. This might work out beautifully here. Tries to kick through. It's a lost ball backwards from Wakey, collected by Jowett, stopped on his own 30. 1 minute to go. Just a try from anyone in my fantasy team would be perfect. Interception from Eckersley, or try from Nicotimo. Just either way, works for me. Johnston with a carry up towards the 40 and over it. A few metres shy of halfway. 40 seconds to go. So it looks like Wakey will see out this game. Smoothie goes right to Sinfield. Switches back to Staunton. He takes it over the halfway line. 30 seconds remaining and 3 tackles to go. Smoothie. In centre field now with Pitts, shifting it left. It's with Truman. Ball across to Jowett and taken to ground by French. That's good defence there. I was going to say that's good tackle. A good tackle and tackle, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. Pitts in centre field, 10 seconds to go. Shifting it right to Sinfield. Goes at the line himself, nearly breaks through. Looking for an offload, stopped on the 20. Last tackle coming up now, 3 seconds left. Come on, left to Nicotimo, let's have it. Truman dinks towards the back left. Contest in the corner. And that'll find touch. The hooter sounds. Folks, that is full time. Wakefield Trinity 10, Wigan Warriors 48. My goodness. So match review for this one. Wakey just could not get the field position at all. Wigan just bullied him for territory from the jump. The only player that had any real significance... Well, early on, Hamueli was a huge impact player. But throughout the game, the player with the most significance through the middle was Fartelli. He was Wakey's best player by a country mile. But across this game, Wakey really struggled for territory. Wigan were able to restrict the meters and get up the park as well. They moved the ball around really, really well. I think the kicking game from Smith was solid. Kick chase off the back of it was decent too. Farman was great with his steps. I think Kieran was solid on both sides of the ball over on that right-hand side. Hodkinson, 4 tries, was excellent. Not just like finishing the tries, like simple walk-ins, but the way he had to finish some of them. Bit of extra work towards the back end was just quality. But as I said before, I don't think it was a case of Wakey being like terrible. The right edge defence was poor, as we've mentioned throughout this game. Right edge defence was really bad from Wakey, just leaking points. But yeah, Wigan are so good in attack. They're so good in defence at the moment. I think it was a case of Wigan being really, really good and not Wakey being bad. I think Wigan are just that good. Wakey had their moments in attacking positions. They moved the ball around kind of quick at times. They looked to challenge at times, but just couldn't really execute cleanly enough because Wigan's defence was so solid and just set really cleanly. A lot of mistakes as well and penalties given away by Wakey certainly didn't help in the cycle, but Wigan were just that good. I think this is slightly uncharacteristic for Wakey. I don't think this is representative of a typical Wakey. I think they'll be able to bounce back next week and the week after. I think they'll be fine. Again, I think it's just a case of Wigan being this good. And as of right now, I think they are the best team in the league at the minute. But yeah, fair play to them. Fair play, absolutely killed it today. Hodkinson, quality. Farman, quality. French, when he came on, looked really good too. Forwards did a great job on both sides of the ball. Yeah, Wigan are just excellent. Right then, I'm going to end it there, folks. I might be going out for a drink. I might be. But yeah, I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. If I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. And a reminder, tomorrow, Hull versus Huddersfield. I'm doing that one. And Catalans versus Cass. Sunday, I'm doing Bradford versus Lee. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing State of Origin Game 2 and England versus Croatia in the World Cup. But yeah, if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. Always next week. Thanks, Rob. Catch you next time. Well, thank you for stopping by, sir. And thank you to all of you folks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Toodle pip.